Holy smokes, my wallet hurts right now. So I pride myself on not really spending that much money. Last month, I thought that I was being really exorbitant with how much money I was spending, with a grand total of $423.06. But now comes December, and I've already spent over $3,330. Just looking at that number made me want to cry a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. What's up, guys? My name is Mateo Hall. For those of you that don't know, I just recently got my real estate license, and I have spent so much money on it now. One of the main reasons that I chose real estate is because I thought, hey, why spend $11,000 going into debt at university when I could spend $500 getting my real estate license and just get into the business, right? There's a couple of things that they don't tell you that you have to spend a bit of extra money on when you're getting your real estate license. Which is why I'm making this video, so that you'll be more educated. If you decide that you want to get your real estate license, you'll realize exactly how much money you're going to be out. So no, that whole $3,330, I believe it was 26 cents, it was not me putting 10% down on the $30,000 Tesla. No matter how much I really wanted to, I thought, I should probably actually pay the people that I owe money to first before I buy my new Tesla, right? Let's go ahead and start to break this down line item by line item. So my brokerage has officially charged me for all of their setup fees, giving me a key to the door, and actually making me, officially a part of the team. Now included in this charge is also my E&O insurance, which covers any errors and mistakes that I might accidentally do as a real estate agent. It's highly recommended that every agent has E&O insurance, and my brokerage mandates it. They make it a part of the payment that you do towards them every single year. So my first payment of $422.08 went to my brokerage of Keller Williams. If you want to figure out how to pick your own brokerage, click that little card right up there, and that'll take you to my whole little breakdown of why I chose Keller Williams as my brokerage. Now, what any real estate agent is going to need access to is the MLS, or the multiple listing service. That's how you see what houses are actually on the market. Your real estate agent isn't just going on Zillow and saying, oh, hey, that looks nice. Let's see what this property has to offer for us, because then there would be no point in having a real estate agent. The MLS is a really important tool that every single agent needs to have in their bag. So that's an additional $187.45 to set up for the MLS. This is a small bit of the monthly fee, as well as somewhere around $120 just to set up for the service. And speaking of setup, we're going to talk about the third thing that I had to sign up for as a real estate agent, for a grand total of $959.17. This was making me be a licensed realtor. Oh, there's a difference between a real estate agent and a realtor. That being, a real estate agent is anyone with a license to sell real estate. But a realtor is a real estate agent who is also a part of the Association of Licensed Realtors. We hold ourselves to a higher standard of ethics, accountability, and really making sure that we can create the best product for our client. If you're buying or selling with a realtor, you have a much better chance of getting the best deal, as well as this person is really qualified for their job. So that's another $960 disappeared for a setup fee and my December fee. The thing about being a realtor is that they charge you on a yearly basis. About $890 that I just paid towards that was simply setup. The other $90 or so was for December. Come January, I'm paying another $685 for my next year of being a realtor. I decided to just get that out of the way right now so I don't have to worry about it. Now, just to put a cherry on top of everything, my car insurance is about to expire. And on top of that, as an agent of Keller Williams, they recommend that you get a little bit more insurance than just the bare minimum, because you're going to be driving around clients in your car. So instead of doing the state and local absolute minimums on my insurance, going through some very ma and pa style insurance brokerage, I had to fork over an extra $500 to get those premium rates. But no, that doesn't mean that my insurance was only $500 for the next 6 months. I always pay my insurance in full when it starts with because you can get a slightly better rate due to that, and the amount of money that I'm missing out on by paying it in full is lower than the discount that I'm getting. So I am preparing to fork over another $1,477.06 for 6 months of car insurance, as opposed to the $900 that I had to pay last time. So for those of you keeping track at home, this was a grand total of $3,730.76 that I paid in the past week. This also isn't counting any of my normal expenses, like getting food and paying my past car insurance and gas. So this month is going to be hands down the most expensive month that I've had in this entire year. Before this month, I've been keeping track of my expenses since August, and I haven't had a single month that I had spent over $500 on, except for now. But the great thing about this is that not all of this money is reoccurring every single month. I'm not going out of pocket over $3,000 every single month, because that would be absolutely insane. The $422 charge from Keller Williams is going to turn into roughly a $60 charge. Never again will I have to pay that $959 to set up my realtor's license and become a licensed realtor. Instead, once a year, in every January, I'm going to be paying the $685, which is a lot more handleable, especially when you break it down to the true monthly cost. My MLS fees are going to drop significantly. Instead of being $187 every single month, it's closer to $60 every single month. Unfortunately, as an 18-year-old male, that car insurance payment isn't gonna change 2 months. I see for the next couple of years, every 6 months, I'm gonna be paying that $1,400 mark. So all in all, I'm gonna be paying roughly $400 every single month to be a real estate agent. Which honestly, that's not too bad. 1 year of tuition at the university that I would have went to is $7,300. If we take into effect the $7,300 that I would have spent going to UNR and the $3,700 that I just spent getting all of my real estate stuff set up, as well as the $400 every single month that I'm spending right now, it equates to about 9 months spent over at UNR, which is the same amount of time that I would have been in class for. That's a decent trade-off. I just paid for pretty much 1 year of university, right? Well, not really. Because let's look at this second year that I'm going to be spending as a real estate agent versus the second year that I would have been spending at UNR. Again, we're going to be using this $7,300 figure, as well as my $400 a month that I'm spending as a real estate agent. We simply enough divide 7,300 by 400, and we get 18.25 months of payment. So you might be thinking, all right, that's a little bit over a year and a half of schooling over at university, when in reality, that's 2 years of schooling because you're only going to be in class for 9 months out of the year. So already, by getting my real estate license, I'm saving money as opposed to going to university by a year's worth of time. The year after that, I'm going to get another year of a head start. The year after that, I'm getting another year of a head start. And this whole time, I'm already in my career path making money while all of my friends are getting their studies done at university. And this isn't to mention all the extra fees that you would be paying on top of that over at university. Miscellaneous fees, books, if you stay on campus or not, that's going to be a lot more all of a sudden. On top of the fact that while you're over there, you're probably going to be spending more money because you're out with your friends and they're going to be wanting to party, go out, have lunch, spending more money. So even though I just spent $3,730, it hurts the bank, I'll be completely honest, but it was definitely worth it, and I planned for this expense. I cut back my investments recently so that I would be able to pay for this. I hope to be able to kick them back up into overdrive. If you don't know already, I am investing with Webull and Robinhood. I'll leave 2 links down in the description. If you open that link down with Robinhood, you'll get an entirely free stock just for signing up for the platform. Or if you deposit $100, you can get several free stocks for signing up for Webull. This is a return of almost 21% on your money just for signing up for the platforms. So if you haven't already, do it. So I hope this video was helpful in one way or another and actually showing you how much it costs to be a real estate agent, so that none of these expenses catch you by surprise and you're like,
whoa, I'm paying how much money?
Your numbers might differ slightly depending on when you get your license, because a lot of these are prorated up to the period in December. But remember, when January comes around, you're gonna have to pay that additional $685 if you want to get your realtor's license, which I would recommend to anyone getting in the business of real estate. Become a licensed realtor. It helps build your credibility, and people are going to put more weight in what you say. If you're still here and you watched the end, why haven't you subscribed already? Leave a like and a comment down below. And for staying till the end, I got you a free $50 gift card. Check the description down below and sign up for Discover Card. Just by getting approved for one of those cards, you get a free $50 credit. That's pretty much me handing you a $50 bill just for signing up for the platform. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, when we dive a little bit more into my career as a real estate agent and what I'm doing to create leads. I'll see you next time when we continue our financial journey.